A rough one for sure, Ken, thank you. Well, do you like Panna Cotta, but you need a dairy-free option? Chef David Bondarchuk from Scratch Catering Services is here to show us how to make this Daybreak delight, and it's smelling good over here, David.
It's so simple. It's dairy-free, and so it's really delicious. So the first thing you want to start off with, Natalie, is the coconut milk.
Okay.
And not all coconut milks are created equally. If you shake this one, and I'll put it right next to my mic, you can kind of hear like it moving around in there. If you shake this one, it's like solid, like you can't hear anything. So I always opt to get the brand for this recipe that is thicker. If I'm making like a Thai peanut sauce or something like this, I want the more thin
watery,
version. But for this, I want
to
solid.
thicken up.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So just go ahead if you want to help me open this can while I get this going. So while that's working, before the segment here, I added 2 tablespoons of boiling water to gelatin. This is what's going to firm this up. Essentially, Panna Cotta, Natalie, is like a milk version of Jell-O. And so you can flavor it different ways. Today I'm going to use the Grand Marnier. So now that you've got,
how thick that is.
Yeah, and see, that's exactly what you want. See how thick that is? It's almost like butter. Butter.
Yeah, makes everything better.
Right, I think so. And so you want to be careful because you see right there is the coconut water.
Okay, we got a little water in there, but that looks good.
It was all at the bottom, but look at how much
So what
coconut
happens when
fat's
you
up at the
heat
top.
this up?
So you're going to heat this up, and you're just going to whisk it. All right.
Does it kind of thin out as it gets warm?
It does thin out, all right? And then that's why we're adding gelatin, because then when we bring it back to cool or room temperature, it's going to be gelled. So this does not have any sugar in it whatsoever, so I'm using just a natural honey. You can also use maple syrup if you'd like. You can use agave syrup. If you're going to use agave syrup, you're going to want to use probably 2 tablespoons. If you're using honey or maple, it's a bit more sweet. Just use 1 tablespoon. But you're going to have to double it up on the agave if you do that. Go ahead and add that in. Now our flavoring, you can use vanilla, but I'm using Grand Marnier. Vanilla is so expensive, so I'm making alternatives in my recipes. Now go ahead and add this constituted gelatin. It comes in a powder pack just like this, but then you constitute it with 2 tablespoons of boiling water, and you're just going to go ahead and add it to this. You're going to whisk this all together, and once that gelatin dissolves in there and the honey, notice how it just changed color on there. It's no longer white. It's kind of like an off-white now. This is perfect. So you want to bring this to a simmer. I would not bring it to a full boil. You're going to put it in little containers like this and put it right into the refrigerator for about 2 hours. And Natalie,
and that's it?
This is what comes out. If you want to try it, please go ahead. And so that is Panna Cotta.
And
hopefully it didn't get too cool on the drive in.
Oh my.
And there you go. So good, right? So you can serve this with fresh berries in a simple syrup. You can also do this with mangoes in a simple syrup. Passion fruit, just cut that right open, scoop out the inside, put it right all over the top. That is how we do dairy-free Panna Cotta.
Like a creamy coconut Jell-O.
So good, right?
Yeah, Panna Cotta.
I love it.
Delicious, and you can find this recipe in the food and drink section of our website, by the way. Go to kwgn.com. Thanks,
Perfect.
David.
And this is already ready.
Awesome. That's so nice.
I love it.
Okay, guys.
All right, bring some in. We want that Panna Cotta.
We need something in here. We start with something new for a network with more superheroes.